Hi everybody, this is Diane. I'm here to show you my haul from today's flea market. And I got something I've never seen before, didn't even know it existed, and it's inside this little case. You can see a sneak peek of this. I really wanted the case, but it was a package with what's inside. So I got the whole thing. So I'm going to save that for last. And I'm going to move it out of the way so you don't see the top of it when I uncover the top, because I want that to be a surprise too, because I love it so much. Okay, so let's look at the books that I got. First of all, I got this Hershey's Cocoa baking book because I love the shape of the cocoa can as the cover, so I think I'll have to make a journal out of that. And the pages, of course, are shaped the same way, so these will be really fun. It's not vintage, I don't think. 2004. So it's close to vintage, believe it or not. But I love the shape of that cover. This was something I'd never seen before. Now there's a McCall's Giant Golden Make It book. And I love the images, the pages in that book. I've had 2 copies of it, but they were both in really terrible condition, but I, cut them up and used what I could out of them. I still have pieces of them. But this is a little paperback version of it. I'm sure it doesn't have the whole contents in there. This is from 1968, originally 1953. And if you've ever seen the McCall's Golden Make It book, you might recognize some of these images. They were, I believe it was Corinne Malvern that illustrated it. I don't think it says on this page. So I thought that was really fun to find this little paperback version of it. So it's just crafts, things for kids to make. Really fun. Then I got this Opening Doors school book, I believe, by Macmillan. Yes, it's a school book. The first date is 1984. Let's see what the copyright says. How can it say 1986 and this says 84? I don't know, but anyway, it's from the 80s. And I like the illustrations. I like kids' school books. How fun. And this could be a journal cover. I had this book when my children were little. But it's like a lot of children's stories in here with really good pictures. The pages are slightly glossy. The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. Amelia Bedelia. Lots of fun stories in that book. Lots of fun pictures. And then I look for old golden books, and I think these qualify. I know this one does. It's not the oldest Snow White book I've had, but this one is 1948, so it's pretty old. It has the letter P there. The cover is coming off. Paper is fragile, but I will make a journal out of that. Bambi. It does have writing up here, so I'll have to disguise that. And this too. I think that's pencil, but I think it would still leave a mark if I tried to erase it. (1979). This is the 45th printing, and there is some writing on that first page. Some of the pages are bent. I just love the illustrations of Bambi, though. And then Peter Pan and Wendy. 1979. 21st printing. Oh, some pages are torn. So that's the books. And I got this bag of fabric. These were separate. I just picked out some pretty floral calicos that I liked. Love that one for a Raggedy Ann book, I think. And then this bag has quilted pieces in it. So it's not terribly old. It looks like there's some polyester maybe in here, and look at that. That looks old. It's flocked. And it needs to be washed. It smells. But there's no backing on it, so it's just a thin layer, which will be perfect for some projects. There's another piece, same thing, different prints, different patterns. This one is a brighter mix of colors, which is fun. They're just squares. I didn't even look to see everything that was in here. I'm just going to throw that bag right away because the fabric stinks, so the bag will too. And so this is a smaller piece. I love the white in here. It just makes it look so nice and bright. And this is pretty long. There it is. Yeah, there's a lot there. And I got this Valentine starched fabric ribbon. I don't buy cards very often, but I have found some recently that were vintage and really retro looking, and I like these also with the needlework on them. So I picked them up. And then I got, let's see, alright, I got this pile of stuff, this pile of papers, and I don't even know everything that's in here, and I got it for a good price. This is Luzerne County Gas and Electric. Pete's Garage Automobile Repairing. This is from 1922. It's handwritten, everything that had to be done to the car. And believe it or not, all of that totaled up to $39. Paid in full. I know that there are blank checks, or not blank checks, canceled checks. There were crumbling papers, 1922 and 23 is this stack. So we won't look at every single piece, I just want to see what some of them are. Firemen's Association, State of Pennsylvania, insured member receipt. Forksville, Pennsylvania, that's where we used to go camping when I was a kid. And a teen. 1922, contractor and builder, paid to the order of Howard Jones. So these are all, well, I thought they were all from, with the name George Hayward on it, but no. There's a bunch of them with that, and I love the checks that have the punched paid thing. 12/1/22. Isn't that cool? I love that they did that. And it's stamped on the back. Plymouth, Pennsylvania. Don't even know where that is. Plymouth National Bank. Counter check. Some of those. So there's a bunch of checks here. This is a receipt for the Wilkes-Barre Times Leader. Must be a newspaper subscription. This has a rusty sort of a clip on it. And there's another Rusty paper clip there. So just a stack of checks. Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. You've been rated as retail vendor or dealer in goods, wares, merchandise, commodities, or effects of whatsoever kinds or nature except liquors. 1918. Times leader again. Another newspaper, Wilkes-Barre Record. Wow, that is really, really aged. A receipt, cash register receipt. More checks. Plymouth Water Company. This is a letter to George Hayward, 1922. This vendor said he has boxes of this stuff. And he didn't charge me much. He watched me as I went through the box. I went past all the brittle newspapers. I didn't even look at them. But I pulled out things that I thought were interesting, and he just stood there and, watched as I did it. And then I can't even remember what he charged, but I was surprised it wasn't very much. Honeywell Automobiles and Accessories. Plymouth Water Company. That's just an envelope. Registered Plumbers and Sanitary Engineers. Repairs to circulation pipings at restaurant, I guess. It says RES. Or maybe residence. Residence. Let's go with that. Wilkes-Barre City Hospital. Plymouth Water Company. Again, Springbrook Water Supply Company. Automobile Storage Garage. A tube for $3, 1922. Inner tube, I'm assuming. Okay. We have Bell Telephone Company. I like that bill, the shape of it, the ledger look of it. And I grabbed that just because it's pink. I don't know the year of it. It doesn't look as old as the other things. But I just threw it in the pile. Magic Scale Measure Book. Rude and Hayden, sole proprietors, Quincy, Illinois. Oh, so it's measuring for clothing. Well, that's cool. I have 2 of those. I don't know if there are any more. Some of these things I just glanced at and put them on the pile. This is from a pattern company. Spadilla Designer Pattern. I like the pattern. The thin instruction sheet, and then it's got the tissue. Tissue is not marked at all. It has the holes in it. This is 1964. And I grabbed a couple of these large calendar pages because I thought they were really cool. I think they're from the 70s. Yeah, this is 73. Must have been hanging on a wall somewhere. Luzerne Lumber Company is where they got this from. More. Oh, here's some. Oh, yes. A whole little booklet of the Magic Scale Measure Book. Oh, that's pretty. A gift for the happy bridal pair. I didn't even see this. This looks like a Bell telephone bill. Yep. 1927. It's another calendar page. You don't have to look at every single thing. International Correspondence Schools of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Industrial Science taught by mail. Cool. 1904. Wow. That's nice. Information blank, International Correspondence Schools. It's got a whole little booklet of these blanks to fill out. That's cool. I like that. Another Bell telephone bill. Arco gas, 1972. There's a photograph. Site of the 1980 National, I don't know what that means. Oh, it's in Welsh, no wonder. Gower Peninsula, Wales. Couple more photographs. Looks like she's wearing a uniform. Or maybe it's just the style. 1913, there's a pink notice. West Side Trust Company, it's a bank statement. Some more checks. These are dated 1925. General contractor. So it has a bunch of bills for supplies for this contracting job. This is from the 70s. There's a card. Dear Grandma, I hear you have a sore leg. I hope you get better. I can't read. I don't understand the rest. I'll have to figure that out because it's cute. U.S. School of Civil Service. Civil Service examinations. Application for examination. Application for examination. West Side Lumber Company, paid in full. So there's just a bill in there. That's pretty, nothing in it. And another bundle with a rusty paper clip of more papers. They're folded, so I can't see what they are. Looks like receipts from building supplies. I like this blue. 1923. So there's that. And I got this calendar. Little Miss Lovable. And it's from the year 1955. And it's got cooking. It's a cooking club calendar. And I'm going to be doing, my next journal is going to be 1950s cooking. So how perfect is that? Okay, so then I got a pile of cards, and this one is Wister's Balsam of Wild Cherry. So it looks like something was there. I don't know, this feels rough, so I don't know what that was. Cures asthma, coughs, consumption, and all throat and lung diseases. Wow, that's quite a claim. Oh, this is a match scratcher. But I wonder what that was. Oh, this glows in the dark. Tack up in a room that is light in the daytime and it will shine in the dark, lasting for years. Huh. And then I really like these. These caught my attention. These are menus, I think. 1989 National Track and Equipment Rodeo. There are 3 of them. Oh, it's a program with a menu for the rodeo. But aren't they cool? I love them. And then some postcards, Christmas wishes. He's threatening somebody for hanging around his girl. 1914. Oh, Devil's Oven Island, Alexandria Bay, New York, Thousand Islands. So you may know I was just there, not on Devil's Oven Island, but Hart Island, where my niece got married. So I didn't see that island. That's also Devil's Oven Island. View from Bald Rock, Thousand Islands, New York. Cool. She's lonesome. And this is something from Buffalo, New York. And I got this little bag, grandmother's table salt. Thought I could do something with that. And then I got this. So, are you ready to see this adorable box? Isn't that cute? I love this box. Toyville, Playland. This looks like it was from the 50s to me. It's in pretty decent condition. I didn't dare carry it with this, although it's very secure, but it's got some heavy stuff in it. This paper is torn right there, and the corners are worn, but it's in good condition considering the age, and it's probably been lugging this stuff in here for a while. This man that I bought it from bought this at a ladies' yard sale. And I've never seen these before. Look at the lid with the silver stars. It's not wood. I don't think it is. I don't know what it's constructed of, but it's pretty sturdy. So these are song hit slides. And he told me that these were used in the 30s, I think he said, during at a movie show, at a movie theater. So like at the end of the movie or before the movie, they would put these slides in and have the words to the songs, and they would have sing-alongs while they waited for the movie. Or tell your mother just what I'm thinking of. I'm doing that thing, falling in love. So I wanted the box. Oh, this has a crack in it. Can you see? It's pretty. Pretty lady. Just you, just me. So this looks like the title of the song, and then maybe there were more slides to follow with the words of that song. So I don't really want the slides, so I'm going to try to sell them. So if anybody is interested in any of these slides, this is something you can let me know. I try not to do that, like have people message me and tell me they want this or that when I do a haul, because it just means I have to take the time to do that rather than wait till I'm ready to do it, you know what I mean? But this is something different, and I don't know, I'm hoping somebody's going to be interested in some of these slides, so please let me know if it's something you want to talk about. These are all pinned. I didn't know these were in here. So they don't have the backs on them. Well, some of them don't. They're old, and I have no idea what they're for. I'm going to hold them up, and if you know, you can let me know. That looks like it's a military. That has a cannon on it. And then there are dog tags. So I'm going to assume these are all military units or something. Robert Waite, Roman Catholic. This is Robert Waite, but it's spelled differently. They're all Robert Waite. Some of them are W-A-T-E, and some are W-A-I-T-E. All right, so let's just take a quick look at these. The boxes are falling apart. I guess there's more sleeves than boxes. It doesn't say on the border what the name of the song is. So it just has the words on some of them. She gives all her attention, not to him, not to her, not to them, not to those, but to me. Me. She gave her attention, not to him, not to her, not to them, not to those, but to me. Her family. They held a convention, not for him, not for her, not for them, not for those, but for me. Here are some little cards for the United Fraternity of Eton presents the UFE Minstrels of 1936. IOOF Hall, Eton, on May 1st. General admission, 25 cents. Well, that's cool. So maybe these were used by the minstrels so the audience could sing along on some of the songs. An endurance contest in singing. We've had endurance contests that lasted weeks and weeks. Rocking chair and dancing rackets, all performed by freaks. Well, I don't want to get those out of order if they go together. So there's quite a few in here. Forbidden Love. So this one has the name of the song on it. And this one, said it's addressed to Ralph Yale. I'm going to have to ask our local music guy. He has a music store, and I've known his family since I was a kid, if he's related to this Yale guy. This is Capitol Theater, Newark, New York. It was addressed to. Anyway, this box of slides doesn't have the name. This one has the name of the song, but this one, oh, here it is. Fall on Mississippi. I'm assuming some of that word is taken off. Suppose and I should hold you and caress you. Would it impress you or distress you? Paradise. And then he holds my hand, and then I understand. Well, these are so cool. So tell me what you think about these. Here's one of the sleeves, and the name of a song is Pagan Love Song. Woo! Maybe it's this one. It's got a little cartoon on it. Can you see the cartoon? I feel like Emperor Nero when Rome was a very hot town. Father Knickerbocker, forgive me, I play while your city burns down. Knickerbocker was a term for New York City people. Oh, honey, it's so funny the way I feel with you. start heeding because I'm needing the love that should be due. Well, very interesting. And I got a cool box out of it. So let me know if anyone is interested in a collection of slides. I would have to figure out how to wrap them carefully, and I'd have to put some in a small box because it would be pretty heavy to put very many in. So it would be a small group, so postage doesn't become outrageous. And I would feel better if they were in a small box, so there's not so many in there colliding with each other, you know. I'd have to wrap each one separately. I'd have to figure it out. So let me know, please, and I hope somebody is interested in them. So thanks for watching. What was your favorite thing? I think my favorite thing is that little suitcase, but I also liked all those old papers that I got. But I had quite a few fun things today. So let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching, and have a creative day today. Bye-bye.